what's going on here. I filmed this whole video and I was watching it back to edit it, and I realised basically I wasn't going to be able to upload it because since I first started becoming ill, when I started losing weight, I started to lose a lot of my hair. So my hair is a lot thinner than it used to be, and I was watching the video back and there's basically just like loads of gaps in my hair. It looked like I had like bald spots in my hair, and I just didn't really feel comfortable uploading a video of it onto the internet because I know how horrible people can be. So I'd rather people comment saying I have a cheap wig, because I know I bought this wig for cheap, than people comment and say things about my actual hair. I've not really mentioned my hair loss yet. I was just gonna wait until I did a video about symptoms and stuff, because I have loads of different symptoms that I suffered from, so I thought that would be a pretty good video. But I mean, I might as well just touch on it quickly now, because obviously people are going to be wondering why I'm wearing this wig. Yeah, it's quite difficult really, because it sounds quite silly to say probably, but I feel like my hair is quite a big part of who I am. Ever since I was little, I've always dyed my hair different colours, and I don't really feel like myself unless my hair is like bright blue, so it's a bit upsetting. Every time I brush my hair, handfuls and handfuls of my hair come out. Every time I wash my hair, it's really upsetting because just more and more of my hair comes out. When I went for my first appointment with my surgeon, she did say that after my surgery my hair might grow through thicker, but I mean it hasn't yet, so I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with it. I mean, I've kind of always had thin hair, to be honest, but it's never been this bad, so it's just a bit, sorry, I'm crying. It's just a bit upsetting and embarrassing. It probably sounds really, I feel stupid because it probably sounds really, what's the word, superficial, but I don't know, I just don't feel like I feel myself without my blue hair, and it's just disappearing before my eyes, which is sad. It's just getting to the point now where it's if I don't curl my hair or something, it just looks like I have literally no hair. I can't put my hair up either because it looks like I have no hair. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing a wig. So that's why. Okay, now that that's over with, this video is about the Stoma Practice Kits. I forgot to mention about this, but I forgot to mention about it in my surgery video, but basically when I went for my first meeting with the stoma nurse, she gave me this, which is the Introduction to Stoma Care Kit. It really annoys me how all of these things only have old people on. It's kind of annoying because, I mean, I do not look like this yet. I've got a few more decades in me until I start looking like this, I think. There's no pictures of young people on any of this. But anyway, we move. So we open it up, and it's literally basically a kit, so you can practice what it's like to have a stoma, which is a bit weird. So it has all the This company is called Coloplast, by the way. Sorry, there's going to be dogs barking throughout this video probably. It's not my dogs, it's next door's dogs. They bark a lot. So it has all the contact information for Coloplast, which is the company that makes the bags that I use. And in this side is the information pack, and this side is the kit. So we go in this side first. We have just like a little leaflet. This is an ileostomy practice kit because I have an ileostomy. So if you don't know the difference between an ileostomy and a colostomy, basically an ileostomy is when your stoma is in your ileum, which is part of your small intestine, and a colostomy is when your stoma is in your colon, which is part of your large intestine. So that's the difference. I mean, there's not really, as far as I know, much different actually between having them, apart from if you have an ileostomy, your output is more watery because your colon is what absorbs all the water out of your food after it's like while it's being digested. So if you have a colon, it's like more solid. A colonoscopy, it's like more solid, but ileostomy is more like liquidy basically. As far as I know, that's the only difference. I could be wrong, but I've never had a colostomy, so I'm not sure. Okay, then we have the information pack. This woman's a bit younger than these guys, but still probably a few decades older than me. I've not seen any pictures on these things of people that are like under 30, so yeah. Anyway, this information pack is full of like frequently asked questions. Like let's have a look at some. So, can I eat normally? Can I travel? Can I exercise? Can I go back to work? Stuff like that. Then, oh, these dogs are so annoying. This is literally what I have to live with. This is what they're like all the time. It's so irritating. And like we can hear them through the walls as well. It's really annoying. So basically it's got all different information, like different guides in it as well. So like how to close your stoma bag, how to drain it, how to apply a new one, how to prepare it before you put it on, how to remove it, what to expect after your operation as well. There's 2 pages on that. Oh, here we go, I'll show you this as well. So this is the 2 different types of ileostomy. So if you're getting a permanent ileostomy, you'll get what's called an end ileostomy, where they do this. There's a little step-by-step guide. And then if you have a loop ileostomy, which is what I have, this is what they do. So they pull out a loop of your intestines and then they split it in half. So I actually do have 2 ends of intestines like poking out, but you can only actually see one because one kind of like tucks itself under the surface of your skin, which if you pull back you can see it, but it doesn't do anything, so just leave it be. And one side obviously is for all the output. So that's what I have. And it's just got like little facts and stuff in it and like little things that you can fill out. So there's like a notes page where you could write like all the questions you want to ask your stoma nurse or your surgeon. And then there's like a little thing here. So if you write like what your operation is called, my operation was called an ileocolic resection. And then I ended up with an ileostomy as well. But like then you can take it back to your stoma nurse and they'll tell you like what parts of your digestive system will like be affected. And then there's a little diagram here of like the bowel, and then yeah, there's just like little facts in there and stuff. Oh, here's an interesting one actually. So it says here 1 in 500 people have a stoma, which actually when you think about it, that's a lot of people. Like that is actually quite a lot of people. So moving on. So that's the information pack side. Then we have the practice kit side. So there's a little bag in there. And in there is, let's get it all out. First of all, we have 4 stoma bags. two of which are already pre-cut on the back. So if you don't know, basically when you have a stoma, you can either get your bags pre-cut by whoever you like order them off. So I order my bags off Coloplast Charter and they like deliver them to my door, or you can get them uncut, which is what I do, and cut them yourself. So this is what they look like uncut. I don't know. So there's the difference. And you basically like measure your stoma, because they changed size. Like when I woke up, my stoma was massive, and now it's like half a size probably. So yeah, you get these like little curved scissors and you cut to what size you need. So if you cut it too small, it can damage your stoma and it can like be a bit uncomfortable. But if you cut it too big, it can cause leaks and stuff, and also like skin irritation, because if the output gets on your skin, I've had this before actually. So it's basically like your output, because it's not been fully digested, it's really acidic. It's like full of stomach acid basically, so it like kind of burns your skin. You get all these like little bumps, and sometimes like your skin can peel. So that's why it's really important to get like the right size like cut basically. So that's why you have to measure it. So yeah, there's 4 of those in there, and then there's 2 of these adhesive remover wipes. These are alright, but I would say that the adhesive remover spray is 100 times better. So that's these Coloplast adhesive remover wipes. Do you know what these are actually quite good for? Is getting plasters off, or like after, because we get blood tests every day. Like after blood tests, these would be quite good, because you could just, you know, that like sticky tape that they stick the thing on. It's horrible. It's really good for getting them off. I know like I used like a whole can of adhesive remover spray, not even on my bags when I was in hospital, because I used it like whenever I was getting a cannula changed, because it didn't hurt as much. And then also, I don't know if you guys watched the last video, I'll leave a little link below, but I had like all these kind of cannula similar things in my incision, which were pumping morphine like directly into my incision so it didn't hurt, and I had to have them taken out. And having them actually pulled out, they were like this long under my skin. Having them pulled out wasn't actually that bad. The worst part 100% was all the sticky stuff that was holding them down, because I had my actual bandage, then I had like the sticky stuff on each port, I think they're called ports, and then there's like a sticky clear film over the whole thing, and it was so sticky. I felt like it was going to rip my skin off. It was horrendous. But actually having the things out was not that bad at all. After I'd had all the pulling of that sticky thing, it was a breeze. Then there's this stuff. It's called Morphle. I don't know if you could hear that shaking. If not, it's going to be a bit weird. I was just shaking it around. But it's called Morphle. Basically, if you have an ileostomy like me, if your output is like really liquidy, sometimes it can leak. So if you put this in there, it like thickens it up so it doesn't leak as easily. So that's quite handy. I've never had to use that yet, but it is quite handy to have just in case. And then the last thing that's in this practice kit is a fake stoma. So there's the fake stoma. I would say the main differences between this and a real stoma is, number one, my stoma is a bit more like pink than this. It's not this red. And number two, it's not like, it doesn't have a hard edge to it like this. It's like, they're really squishy, like real ones. This is like rock hard. And also real stomas actually move. It's like a little alien. So like my stoma is called Stevie. It's named after Stevie Nicks. And whenever like I'm changing my bag, my stoma moves. Like that's how you know little tip here for you. If you have just got a stoma and you haven't changed your bag yet, or you've changed it and it's never been at the kids up the road are playing in the back garden, as you can tell. If you've never had your stoma be active while you're changing your bag, one thing to look out for is when it like moves. So they like go kind of in and then they go out and stuff starts to come out. So that's how you know that it's about to blur a load of stuff out, because it's a pain and you need to be ready for it, because trust me, I have learned that lesson, because if you're not ready it makes a big mess, and I mean a big mess. So the reason that I've got this practice kit is I was thinking I could do some videos and show me basically like changing the bags, emptying the bags, like different things like that, so you can get an idea of how to do it, like if you're just curious, or if you are actually getting a stoma, or if you're new to it. I just think it's helpful like to take in as much information as you can, because it like helps you process it. And also everyone has like different little techniques and different little tips, so I think like the more people you see doing it, the easier it'll be for you to find whichever way works best for you. So if you want to watch those videos, I will be using a practice kit in all of them, so that nobody has to feel like they're going to be grossed out or anything like that. Like sometimes your stomach can like bleed a little bit, and I know some people, Chloe, if you're watching this, don't like blood and they faint when they see blood, so it's probably best like not to put my actual real stoma and my actual output in the video. So I thought if I use these kits, then anyone can watch them, and you know if you want to watch it that you won't be like grossed out by anything. There's not going to be anything real there, it's all going to be fake, so you can watch. So just before I ended this video, I wanted to give a big shout out to my stoma nurse Chelsea for sending me these kits so that I can do this. Big shout out to her, she's really lovely, and she always replies like really quickly when I send her emails and stuff. She's really nice, so shout out to Chelsea, thank you. And yeah, I'll end this video here. So the next video I make will probably be, oh my god, those dogs. The next video I make will probably be about like how to change a bag. Yeah, I'll probably do how to change a bag first, just because then I can do how to empty a bag next. Yes, stay tuned for that. Bye.